Andre, how do you view that?
Yeah, great game of football. Not only from the players and the two teams, but from the fans. Absolutely outstanding night. Not to me to judge it, but I think it played up for the game of the season. Great attacking football from both sides. We had a very, very difficult task at half time because we had to go on and try to get back into the game whilst holding up Chelsea's counter-attacks, which could have proven deadly in the second half. I think obviously we don't depend on ourselves anymore. Our situation changes a little bit in terms of the fact that the destiny is not in our hands anymore. What we have to do is exactly what we had to do also, which was to win the next fixtures and hopefully see if somebody can slip up and change our position.
Does that concern you though, that it's no longer in your hands?
No, I mean, obviously we did ever so well to get a point in a difficult situation. So I'm extremely pleased by the performance. The reality is that we have to do our job, and hopefully something can happen. I think there is a great example of Tottenham's determination and ambition in this evening when we saw the Tottenham players pick up the ball from the back of the net when they scored a 2-2. I think it shows how much we want to be in there, and for all of the determination and ambition that we showed this season, hopefully we can be rewarded in the end of it with qualifying for it.
You scored a lot of late goals this season, this year in fact.
Yeah.
Is that the secret really for the fact you're still there because you don't give up any points as a team? They've got courage and
yeah, I think that. Yeah, I mean, I've compared it to the opposite, to the negative point of us conceding. It has the same effect. Now we find ourselves in goal-scoring situations. The more we score, the more we believe that it's going to happen again. So it always, I think, it always sticks to the players' minds, and that's why we've been so successful lately. Our energy levels were outstanding once again, and it was good for us to manage to score that goal.
When Gareth failed with that free kick down in the last few minutes, did you think you might put it in? He's done it so many times this season.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great opportunity. You never know what can happen. He hit the ball strongly, but unfortunately in the middle of goal. But yeah, we thought it could have been the key moment for the game, for sure.
You made some really positive substitutions. You really went for it. Did you just think, well, I'm going for it, gamble everything, let's try and win it?
Yeah, I think we had to, particularly at 2-1. We saw that our spaces in the middle were increasing a little bit, and we found a little bit more quality in our passing in the last 15-20 minutes, and that really improved our game. I have to single out Adebayor's performance, which was absolutely outstanding. He's been struggling with knee pain, and he put himself forward for the team with a great game and a great performance. So fully deserves his man of the match award.
Andre, is it frustrating as a manager that when you put Emmanuel on the pitch, he's capable of that, but often?
No, it's not today. It's not about that reflection. He's been outstanding. He's a different type of striker to Defoe, but all of them offer great qualities. So today was a great performance for him.
You seemed a bit angry, Andre, with David Luiz. You seem to be motioning that he'd used his elbow.
No, he didn't use his elbow. I mean, what I thought when I pointed to the ref was that I thought it was a foul, and David thought otherwise, and it's fine. And we had a conversation in the end. He's a friend of mine, and problem is solved.
He also seemed to come over when you were talking to Lewis Holtby.
Yeah. I think it's part of his character. It's no problem.
With football being like it is, do you think there will be a slip-up over the next 2 games somewhere?
I think, well, hopefully, yeah, but I think it's unpredictable. This next fixture, I think, is decisive for everybody. Obviously, Arsenal has had this all time to rest, which in the end can or can't be an advantage. It won't be an advantage for Wigan to play after an FA Cup final so early, but that's the reality of the fixtures. Chelsea have a difficult game at Villa. We have an extremely difficult game against Stoke. So I think anything can happen. Hopefully, if we are able to take this into the game of the season where we play at home, and Arsenal goes to Newcastle and Chelsea play Everton, I think anything can happen.
It looked as if Chelsea were tired tonight, to be honest, in the last 20 minutes. Do you think that could possibly...
Yeah, but it's
bring
not
it
up to
further?
me to make that judgment. Yeah, I think naturally they played 66 games or something this season, so it adds up with fatigue normally.
Andre, would you accept the alternative to finish outside the top four? Would you accept the alternative playing Europa League football next season?
If I accept the alternative, in terms of what?
If you finish outside the top four,
Yeah, but
then play Champions League.
our objective was to get into the Champions League and do better than the year before. Our focus is there. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you do it. All of these teams, I've told you in the past, that are competing for the Champions League positions are teams that missed their main objective, which was winning the title. So, our objective was to be in the Champions League. Either we are or we miss our target too.
And on a personal
Have the last couple, guys.
how did you find it coming back here? Was reception good for you?
Yeah, great reception. I mean, I was open to any kind of reception, to be fair. But I think great respect from the Chelsea players and the Chelsea fans. So a good game and a good spectacle.
What chance do you think Dembele's got on Sunday?
Very good chance. Yeah, 80%.
Right,
Have you got a
Mate, it's
Sir
the last
Alex-
one, please.
Sir Alex tribute, the big story of the day to Alex.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, well, great surprise and great sadness. I think the world of football will miss its great example of a manager for his charisma, his passion, and the teams that he has built. As successful as they were. The amount of times that he had to reinvent the team to be successful shows the quality of the manager. But what stands out is his human values and his passion for the game and the example that he has managed to set out, without one single mistake for the seasons that he was in charge. So it's with great pity that I see him leave. But I'm sure, his legacy, the legacy that he leaves, it speaks for itself.
All right, lads. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. See you.